everybody, you already know what it is. This is straight trash, bitch. And before I get in this video, I'd like for you to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the fam. And if you are an old subscriber, good looking out. Thanks for rocking with me from back then to now. It is what's up. And I hope everybody's living a happy life, staying lifted, staying gifted, and all that. Also, don't forget to hit share at the end of this video. So today's topic is gonna be trust issues. And a big thing for me that a lot of people, it's not really like, trust issues can go a lot of different directions. It can go to relationship, it can go to friendship, or it can go to family. You know what I mean? And the biggest one out here is gonna be relationship trust. As in, like, man, how can I get rid of these trust issues? I love my lady, or the ladies, you love your man, whatever the case may be, but you keep tripping. And it's like, why am I tripping? Look, how many of y'all been hurt before? How many of y'all been lied to? How many of y'all been disrespected and just, you didn't know what to do? Listen, that's where the issues stem. Or even it can stem from family problems in the household. For so long, people just lying to you, fucking disrespecting you, misusing your trust, all that. It can stem from somewhere. And you gotta understand, not everybody deserves your trust, but not everybody is gonna abuse your trust. So you gotta think. You gotta think, yo. You gotta think. Alright, look. It's so easy to get caught up on what if. What if this, what if that, what if this, what if that. I could spend my whole fucking life being like that. And I won't even lie to y'all motherfuckers. At one point in my life, when I was young, I still am young, but when I was younger, I had problems. I had trust problems, trust issues. Didn't want my lady doing this, didn't want my lady doing that. Let me see her phone this, let me see her phone that. I won't fucking lie. A lot of motherfuckers get like that. It got to the point to where I was like that so bad. She got that way with me. And it was like a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's no way to live. Bad, toxic way to live. Till one day she was like, look, this shit's too hard. You don't get it together, can't be together. I was like, damn it, what the fuck? What the fuck you just tell me? You gonna leave me? You really? For who? I was tripping. But sat back. I had some talks with some G's. With some older homies who been there, done it, seen it. And they're like, yo, why are you tripping so much? They're like, look, man, look, this is advice. Shout out to my boy, Narrow Low. But check it out. This was some advice he said. He said, listen to me. A woman or man, this is for men and women, relationships. They will do whatever they want, no matter what. And I was sitting there like, but bro, and he's like, no, listen. That's the biggest thing. You gotta listen. For ladies, if your man wants to go out and do some shit, he's gonna go do it. There ain't no stopping him. And for y'all motherfuckers, all the homies, if your lady wanna go do some shit, and you telling her not to do some shit, and you don't stop telling her not to do some shit, it's gonna not only make her wanna do the shit, but she gonna do it anyway, just to show you, like, hey, I'm gonna do me. And I'm telling you, when you have these trust issues, whether it's from past relationships or whatever, you can't let it control you, because a girl gonna do what she wanna do, and she gonna do what she do. And a man gonna do what he wanna do, and he's gonna do what he do. So you gotta listen. The sooner you get it through your head, you're your own person. You can't waste time worrying about what someone else is doing or what if they're doing this. And I was like, alright, you right. At first it was a little hard, I won't lie. But I changed. I changed for the best. I was cool. I wasn't tripping. I wasn't trying to see her phone. I wasn't trying to go through her shit. I wasn't over her shoulder. I wasn't bugging. I was just straight. And everything was good. Everything is good. I'm with the same female. But I'm just saying, the biggest thing about trust issues, especially for those who've been hurt in past relationships, when you come across that good woman or you come across that good man, I'm telling you right now, they show a slight sense of sincerity and respect and love. You gotta grab hold of that. And you gotta believe it. If you spend all this time not believing it and thinking it's too good to be true, what kind of life you gonna fucking live? You're gonna be looking and searching for something you'll never find. And I'm telling you, a lot of people, they throw away good things. And they throw away good people. And you gotta stop doing that. If she's sitting there doing everything she can for you, making sure you're good, hitting your line, hey, just checking on you, making sure you're good, tell you I love you, miss you, you hungry, you thirsty, you need smoke, whatever the case may be, bro, it's sincerity. It's not, don't be, well, what are you doing? Why are you offering me all this shit? Who you out with? Where you at right now? What you mean? Like, no, it ain't about that. It's more like, thank you so much. I appreciate you hitting me, you know what I mean, hitting my line, whatever, and caring about me and making sure I'm good, and whatever the case may be. Don't ever think just because she's being cool to you means she's on some bullshit. You know what I mean? You may have a real one on your hands and you just don't know how to act. And those who have a good one and she's lit and she's with it and she got your back and you got her back and it's everything like it's just Gucci. Fights stem sometimes. You may have fights here and there. But having fights in a relationship means that you are learning to assert yourself, and you're beginning to lay grounds. You know what I'm saying? Lay boundaries down. You know what I'm saying? Differences, and it's all about compromise. But trust, you gotta have trust. If you don't have trust, you don't have respect. If you don't have respect, you don't have loyalty. No loyalty, no trust, no respect. You don't have nothing. And it's not all worth losing. Because you got some problems. Because you were cheated on before. Because so did this, said this, said that, da 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 da. It don't matter. If you got a real one, you gotta suck up the bullshit and start being lit. Be real. Shit. You got a real one. She's at home. She's chilling. Cooking for you. Being cool. Wants to go out with you. But you're out there like, I want to go with my homies. I'm going over here, over here. Why surround yourself with a bunch of dick when you got a beautiful woman at home? You know what I'm saying? Your homies ain't going to be there for you when you really need them. I got a couple homies that will be there for me if I really need them. Just a few. Like literally a few. And my lady, she's there for me. You know what I'm saying? She's a good mom to our baby. She, you know what I'm saying? She's a good fiance. But like I said, it don't just, oh, you're together. We're going to be together forever. Nah. It don't fucking work like that. You gotta work together and can't deal with that, have that trust issue bullshit, because we both went through that. I was like that. Then when I stopped acting that way, she got a little off the handle a little bit. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like, she wasn't used to me not tripping. She's like, what the fuck you on? You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. That's natural. You move past that phase. And sometimes you gotta sit down. If you having trust issues with each other, be like, yo, you gotta sit down and be like, hey, I love you and care about you, alright? And we can't be fighting no more. We can't be thinking someone's doing something or nothing. We gotta be cool with each other. We gotta be on the same level, or else we gotta make changes to better our lives and our future. We can't just live a bad life or unhappy or whatever. There's moments and spurs of happiness, but does it outweigh the bad? Sometimes it doesn't. And you gotta know that. And then, for them ladies who's out there with a guy who going out of his way, care for you, there for you, thinks about you, calls you, checks on you, cooks you dinner, washes your clothes. I don't lie, I'm the type of motherfucker. My lady in the shower, I'll go ahead and pick out her clothes for her, have it set up for her when she out the shower. That's just, bro, that's just keeping it real. I'm not no fugazi ass motherfucker, you know. And some people might be like, that's too much. Like, no, it's not. Yo, I cook for my lady. I clean the crib. I'm a grown ass man. Why shouldn't I clean? I'm not no dirty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I do laundry. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the baby. Like, I do what I need to do. I'm fucking 21. Gotta hold it down. No matter the age. Also, you gotta understand. You women out there who do the same thing men do. You got a good man and you don't believe it. It's too hard to believe. You're too busy thinking what if, or you're too busy just swearing to God up and down he's with someone else, fucking someone else, or he don't love you, or he wants someone else. I guaranteed, if that's the case, you got to set the boundaries, and y'all need to sit down and be like, hey, if you really want to be with someone else, or you ever think about leaving or don't want to be with me, just be straight up. You know what I mean? That's the best way to do it. But I'm telling you, if you got a good man on your hands, you gotta do what you gotta do to hold it down and keep him there. No man is gonna sit there, spoil his lady, cook for his lady, clean for his lady, do laundry for his lady, all the above, all the above. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't stick around forever. You take it for granted, and you're throwing all their love and all that shit in the trash just because you got some pussy ass trust issues. And if you a female doing that to your mans, you a bitch. And if you a man doing that to your female, you a bitch. You all gotta just, you know what I'm saying, keep it real, keep it 100. There's someone out there for somebody. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just, even trust issues stem from anywhere, really. It could have been a friendship that you had for a long time, and then it just didn't work out. And you're like, what the fuck? I thought I could trust them. But that's when you learn, like, you know what I mean? Some people, they change. People change over time. Trust is a big thing. And if a person you're with doesn't trust you and there's problems and you guys are having issues, whether he or she is the accuser, it's all about communication, sitting down and being like, hey, I really don't... This is why I'm always accusing you. Or this is why I'm always thinking this. Like, you gotta sit down and have a convo and be like, hey, I'm kind of on your shit all the time because I just really want your attention, or I really just, you know what I mean, I care for you so much. I like when we bond and spend time together, but it seems like you're too caught up on your phone. And, you know, like, if you're with me, who else you got to be talking to, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a female out there talking to dudes and you got a dude at home, or, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, if you a dude at home with your lady and you're sitting there talking to other women, like, especially like when you're at home or whatever the case may be, y'all gotta be more sensitive to that shit, because it always matters. It always matters, you know what I mean? And it's just having that trust and respect for each other. Yeah, women can have guys that are friends, and guys can have girls that are friends. Whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck what anyone believes in. I'm just saying, gotta be more sensitive to the situation, you know what I'm saying? Because communicating about these things will be very good, very healthy, and you just gotta face the facts of what's going on and the reality of things. You know, point out some pointers. You never know. No one knows what's going on in your head. You guys can't read each other's brains, and no one can read your brain or read your mind, whatever the fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand. Speak. We use words for a reason. Everybody, just fucking be smart about it. Hey, I think we need to sit down and talk. They might think, oh shit, what's going on? We're gonna break up. Be like, no, whatever. I want to talk about what's been going on. I know you probably think I've been tripping on you lately, or vice versa. Whatever the case may be like, this is why. And I want you to help me feel better about the situation, so I can stop being the way I am. Explain why you are the way you are and what triggers you, both of you guys, and maybe you guys can come to solutions and it works out. And if not, and it stays toxic and hectic, and what if this, what if that, hey, what the fuck you doing, where you at, this and that, y'all gotta just split, you know what I'm saying? You can't be living that. Life's not good for you. And if you don't want to listen to that, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in something bad for so long until you're just like, it's too late. You'll be looking back 30 years from now like, God damn, I wasted all that time. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, you don't want to do that. You gotta do what you need to do that's good for your future, you know what I'm saying? And the trust thing is just, it's not that hard to deal with. Especially when you're, like I said, when you're coming from a bad relationship or you're coming from a bad situation where trust was a big problem. It's hard to trust people, but sometimes giving that chance and opportunity isn't too bad, but it takes more than just meeting them one time and being like, oh yeah, I trust you. Like, learn who they are. Analyze. Don't be gullible. Analyze. You know, see if they're being sincere about things, and that's the truth. And you wouldn't really know you really trust someone. I mean, you don't know you trust someone within a week. You'd be fucking friends for like months, years, you know, to then be like, I know I can trust you, man. You know what I mean? You solid. And that's the way it is. But that's really, you know, my opinion on trust. It's all about communication and coming forward and confronting the facts of what's wrong and seeing everything for what it really is, because you can't just live in a fantasy world where you're delusional and it's only what you say, or they can hit the highway. It's not like that. Communication, learning to talk about it, and not letting the past trust, whatever the trust issues stem from, you can't let that affect your future, because if you get stuck like that, you may become very, very lonely. And I definitely don't want no one to feel that way. It sucks to feel like you're alone. That's when people can fall in depression, or people's anxiety can increase, stuff like that. But you know, that's how I fixed my shit, you know what I mean, when I had trust problems, trust issues. And this is from experience. I'm not just speaking out my ass, you know what I'm saying? But I really hope it helps. I really hope everybody learns something from this video. And also, another thing about trust when it comes to family and friends, when family and friends turn on you and you had a lot of trust for them, you know, you bring other people around or whatever. You gotta pay attention to traits of other people, or like how other people act, and if there's similarities between people, and you're like, God damn, that motherfucker fucked me over, and you kind of remind me a little bit of him. Maybe that's not the people you want to be around. Just you know, just push them aside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Don't be scared to be alone. Don't be scared to trust someone. And for because the biggest thing is relationships and trust issues. When it comes to relationships, communicate. Just don't worry about the what ifs. Enjoy everything and for what it is, for real. And don't make it to what you want to believe, because we can create some fucked up shit in our head and swear to God it's true and it's not. And then you're fucked. Not only are you alone and without your lady, or for her without her man or whatever, like, you just become fucked, because you're like, you low-key didn't even figure out what the real problem was. But to be honest, sometimes you gotta look in the mirror, the problems, you know, yourself. And it takes a lot to realize that sometimes. But I used to be the issue in my situation. I was real bad. And then kind of, you know, the after effects of you backing off and not being like that, she kind of gets like that a little bit. But eventually it settles, because you have those combos like, hey, I really think you've been kind of tripping on me lately. I want to let you know I love you, care about you, and I need you to be able to talk to me, not just assume I'm doing shit. And same goes vice versa, whatever, you know. She needs to be able to talk to him and be like, hey, you've been tripping on me, or I've been tripping on you, whatever. We need to talk about this and that. Like, it'll calm down, you know what I mean? But I hope somebody learned something from this video. And today's topic was how to handle trust issues. And it was really trust issues in relationships. And it's kind of the same thing for anything, really, you know what I mean? Just, it is what it is. But I hope someone learned something. Share my video. Please like. Please subscribe. And don't be afraid to drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody. I hope everybody has a terrific day. I hope everybody has a good week. And I hope everybody stays lifted and shifted and realize you're gifted. And everybody stay up. You already know what it is. This is straight trash, bitch. Stay tuned for next videos coming.